Virtuoso driving in the wet has always separated the great from the good in Formula One, and Max Verstappen's drive at the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo, hometown of legendary racer Ayrton Senna, was hailed as a masterclass, creating echoes of the great rainmaster himself. Senna burst onto the world stage with a stunning performance in Monaco in 1984, and Verstappen's team principal said the Dutchman's performance stood comparison with that and also Michael Schumacher's victory in a wet 1996 Spanish Grand Prix. Verstappen showed skill and bravery from the off, with passes on Kimi Räikkönen at turn 1 and Nico Rosberg at turn 3, driving clean round the outside of the World Championship leader as he followed the traditional dry line. He also did tremendously to survive this heart-stopping moment shortly afterwards and keep his Red Bull out of the barriers.
Okay, well held, Max, well held. Yeah, heartbeat went a bit higher there.
Running second to Lewis Hamilton, Red Bull had seen his teammate Daniel Ricciardo going a second a lap faster by switching to intermediate tyres, and they told Verstappen to pit. But the rain intensified, and it turned out to be a bad call. So when Felipe Massa's crash brought out the safety car and some tissue boxes, the Dutchman had to pit again for full wets. It dropped him right down the order, and it looked like they'd thrown away an easy second place and perhaps even a chance of a race win. But what came next will go down in history. In the last 16 laps, Verstappen made up 11 places, picking off drivers in swashbuckling fashion as the world watched enthralled. Teammate Ricciardo was dispatched around the outside of the high-speed downhill left-hander at Mergullo, and four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel was passed in an uncompromising style.
He pushed me off the track. I was a little bit ahead with my nose, and he just pushed me off the track.
Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez were also among his victims, as he charged through to secure a 7th podium of the season, while Ricciardo finished down in 8th. It's hard to compare performances from different eras of Formula One, and Verstappen was undoubtedly helped by having fresher tyres than his rivals in the closing stages. But this was a truly standout performance, arguably greater than his breakthrough win in Barcelona. Verstappen increasingly looks like that once-in-a-generation special talent.